Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Belay, and this is your preview for the Chelsea versus Liverpool game, which will be taking place Sunday at Stamford Bridge, 4:30 PM kickoff UK time. And yeah, it's a huge one. The continuous run of games continue. Obviously, it was a massive low. We lost at home to Valencia, but we have a massive game now. No time to dwell on that defeat. We've got a massive game now. In this preview, I'll be going over Lampard's press conference, what he said, giving injury updates as well. Going to be going over my predicted lineup as well, and going to be delving into the tactical side of things, tactical analysis of Liverpool, what to expect, and how we can potentially beat them on Sunday afternoon. And also finishing it off with a score prediction as well. But before I do get into it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you want to hear. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you're notified for every time I do upload, and comment down below your thoughts, opinions. Leave me your score predictions as well in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, starting off with Lampard's press conference, there's quite a few things he mentioned. Now, obviously, regarding injuries, he reported that Mason Mount has a chance of being fit for Sunday's game, which, to be honest, was quite surprising when I heard that literally yesterday or 2 days ago. Major reports, reliable reports such as Sky Sports Telegraph said that, yes, there was no ligament damage, but there was a huge chance he'd miss this game and he'd be back in a couple of weeks. So for Frank Lampard to say that there's a chance for him to be fit on Sunday, for me, is fantastic news. He said the tackle looked bad, but although there was a lot of swelling, there was not major damage, so no risk will be taken. However, so obviously, from my point of view, I don't think he will start, but you could see potentially of him coming on. He said on Sunday's game, Lampard says the UEFA Super Cup match versus Liverpool showed that Chelsea can compete with a team with what he describes as the best team in the country at the moment. So high praise for Liverpool. Then yeah, he had a point. Technically he had it spot on, and I think that we played fantastically well. He said obviously Lampard has provided injury updates on N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount as well. He said that Mason Mount, he had his chance. We all saw the image of the tackle afterwards, which made it look really bad. He said hopefully it's not so bad, and we are trying to get him moving today. It's one I'm going to have to call later on, just before the game, with 24 hours in the bank. He said we're trying, and the good thing with Mason is his attitude, which I keep going on about. He'll give everything to get out there and play for this club, particularly a game of this size. He said we will have every opportunity to try and get him out there. He said there's a lot of swelling and it didn't look the best. Some injuries with the ankle, from my experience as well. If there's proper damage, there's not much you can do, but sometimes if they're swollen and you strap it up old school and get it out there, it can be done. He says we won't take any risks, however, with him individually, obviously, because it's a bigger picture, but we will do our best. So that's regarding Mason Mount. Now, getting into the injury update in N'Golo Kante, obviously N'Golo Kante hasn't been playing for a few weeks now. So Lampard then focused on Kante, who has been back in training with the squad this week. He said it's a boost of N'Golo. We all know the importance of him to the team. The question for me is how fit he is. He has had a long time out now, since the back end of the last season. I know he played a couple of games this year, but I wouldn't count them as much because he missed pre-season. What he did in Istanbul was miraculous. To play how he did without training, now we just have to manage him, similar to what I said about Mason, but it's great to have him back around us. So that's regarding N'Golo Kante. Again, same situation Mason Mount is regarding timing. He will assess the situation on the day of the game. Late fitness tests will obviously be a thing on Sunday, so at the moment it's up in the air. We don't know if Mason Mount and N'Golo Kante, from my understanding, from my view, looking at the injuries, etc., I think N'Golo Kante will just about make it in time for the starting 11, which would be a major boost for us. And I think Mason Mount will just miss out because obviously the injury is fresh and it really was a bad tackle. But I do believe that there is potential with Mason Mount to be able to come to the game. And obviously that's wrapping up Lampard's press conference now. Jurgen Klopp was also in high praise of Chelsea, as he always is. But getting into Liverpool, tactical analysis regarding them. Now, obviously, they've had a lightning start to the season. As per last few seasons, they've been fantastic under Klopp. He's really built something special, this project. The formation he plays, the style of football they play, etc., the gegenpress, and champions of Europe. We can't underestimate. They're going to be top quality. Yes, they had a bit of a shaky start of the season, but they've won every single game this Premier League season. They're top of the table, 15 points out of possible 15. They beat Newcastle last time at Anfield 3-1 against Newcastle. Going from a goal down shows the maturity, the courage, etc., to come from behind, the confidence levels, everything's sticking with Liverpool. And I think that this is, we have to be on point if we want to get anything out of this game. Obviously, they did lose. They had a bit of a blip in midweek. They kind of held Corn at Napoli. They lost 2-1 to 2-0 to Napoli. But then again, we lost as well. So both teams lost. It's going to be a huge game. By no means are Liverpool slight favourites. By no means Liverpool going to come to Stamford Bridge and nick all 3 points. And that's what rival fans think. But I believe that we will give a much tougher test for them. I think that there is potential and possibility for us to beat Liverpool, but it depends on Lampard's tactics, depends on if injuries and if players return on time regarding late fitness tests, if he gets the formation correct. Because against Valencia, Lampard got it completely wrong. I stated that in my review, but if he gets it tactically spot on, if the players return in time for the game, fitness tests, and the crowd up for the atmosphere has to play a huge part. They have to be the 12th man for the game. And I believe that we can get the 3 points, but these factors have to come into play. Now, getting into obviously Liverpool, like I said, top of the table, 15 points out of 15. The formation, their type of midfielder formation. We all know Liverpool play 4-3-3, gegenpress style of football. They haven't got the most glamorous midfield, but they've got very hard-working ethic midfielders that do a job to get the team ticking. Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Gini Wijnaldum, these are not your biggest names, but they're fantastic midfielders. They help Liverpool, help the creativity, etc. And I think they're going to be a massive, massive threat to us tomorrow. They've been quality, they've been a ticking bomb for Liverpool, and obviously the defence. Yes, they still have Alisson injured, but they have Van Dijk, who's in my opinion the best centre-back in the world. Their fullbacks, Robertson, Arnold, very attacking fullbacks. We have to watch them out. We have to nullify that threat as per usual. And I think that tomorrow, with Liverpool's not having many injuries, apart from Alisson, which is the major one, their front three are going to be lightning. We have to be on point. Like I said, Liverpool, they don't play much possession. Against the top six especially, they don't play much possession. But their gegenpress style of football, they are deadly on the counter. Absolutely lethal, especially their world-class front three of Mane, Salah, Firmino. Firmino makes it tick. I keep stressing how underrated this guy is. Without Firmino, Mane and Salah don't tick. With Firmino, holding the shoulder, allows Mane and Salah to run through the shoulder above Firmino. It gives them space, time. That's why they rack up so many goals. Now, obviously, getting into Chelsea, my predict lineup, I'm going to go for Kepa, Arrizabalaga in goal. And for me, the formation has to be 4-3-3. And I'm stressing this, a lot. Has to be the identical formation against Liverpool in the Super Cup. The 4-3-3 with the Regista in position in Jorginho. That is our best formation with the players that we have suited and adapted to the system, but also going forward as well into the future. 4-3-3 is the way forward in modern football. Attacking style of football, one-touch, two-touch football. Kepa, Arrizabalaga in goal. 4-3-3 formation. Full-backs of Emerson, who will be available for selection for this game, which is fantastic news. Left back for Emerson, right back for Azpilicueta. I just think this game is just about too short for Reece James, if not Reece James. Two centre backs of Andres Christensen and Kurt Zouma. Of course, Rudiger is unavailable for this game. He's not fit enough. Jorginho in that registered position. Kante for the right centre mid position. And Mateo Kovacic for the left centre mid position. Three up front of Callum Hudson-Odoi. So glad he's back for a left wing position. Pulisic for the right wing position. And then Tammy Abraham for the striking position. Now, the reason why I've gone for Mateo Kovacic, obviously Mason Mount is injured. Now, Mason Mount will be a huge loss tactically. The way he presses, his high press, how he operates in between the lines, in the half spaces. When we go on the counter, when we hold the ball, his creativity, his creating chances, his goal threat, his eye for a goal, that would have been crucial and so important for the game to supply Tammy Abraham, and how he operates and how he acts, etc. He was a huge miss, and he was part of the game plan to beat Valencia. When he went injured, the game plan was out the window. But Mateo Kovacic, the way he transitions the play, moves the ball quickly, your modern style midfielder. He's a fantastic top quality midfielder, and we're so lucky to have Kovacic. He'll do a fantastic job. His dribbling is on phenomenal, transitioning in the play, his tackles, his interceptions. He will be vital for tomorrow against Liverpool tactically as well. Now he can dribble, pass and create space for others. Jorginho, that deep lying playmaker, dictating the game, orchestrating it, passing out. Kante, being that box-to-box midfielder, intensity, high energy, winning the ball back, etc. The midfield will be crucial tomorrow. And of course, Pulisic as well, who will be absolutely deadly alongside Callum Hudson-Odoi. And yeah, no, it's going to be fantastic. Obviously, with them two tactically, those inverted wingers, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic with Emerson, and hopefully Azpilicueta, if not Reece James, overlapping the inverted wingers, creating those width, nullifying the threat to Liverpool, the fullbacks of Andy Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. The midfield I've already mentioned, the defence has to be on point and resolute, robust, etc. Yes, Rudiger's going to be a massive miss, but Zouma, Christensen, they've played together a while now. Hopefully they've got that rigidity, that solidness as well. And Kepa, yes, last couple of games he hasn't been on point, but we know that he's world class. We know that his distribution is the best in the league. So hopefully he can pull a big boy performance tomorrow on Sunday. We all need it. The crowd have to be there. Under the lights at Stamford Bridge, the atmosphere has to be on point, and I believe that we can get the 3 points. If the atmosphere is there, if we get the crowd up, if we make Stamford Bridge a fortress, if Lampard plays the 4-3-3, if he tactically gets it spot on, and with Kovacic operating those in between the lines, between his half space, alongside Callum Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic, feeding those front three, Tammy Abraham being clinical in the 18-yard box, we can definitely 100% win tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really excited. But if you did enjoy this review, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. Preview, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. If you want to hear, I'm going to go for a score prediction 2-0. I'm going to go bold. I think we're going to keep a clean sheet. Surprisingly, I think we're going to get our first clean sheet. I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea. Leave me your score prediction in the comment section below. Smash the like button if you did enjoy this video. Leave me your score prediction and your thoughts, opinions in the comment section below. Hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.